We're back at the Meadowlands as post time approaches for the Hambletonian Oaks. Poof She's Gone has gone up a notch to 7-5, but still the solid favorite. Bar Slide second choice at 3-1.
Tom, I think the favorite's really coming back into form here. Poof She's Gone. You mentioned that she had been out of form just a little bit earlier on, but she was a little sick in Canada. She went up there for the Casual Breeze and also the Elegant Image in the Canadian Breeders' Championships, and there's a look at her on the racetrack. I was really impressed with her elimination last week. She showed that closing kick that she has shown before, and I do think she's back in top form. She has the good inside post position, and trainer Richard Nifty Norman certainly looking for a nifty performance from his stable star today. She's second only to Snow White in earnings as a 2-year-old. She had 1.03 million, Snow White 1.25 million. It was a great year, and I think she's rounding back into that championship form.
If anybody beats her, would it be Bar Slide, who's drawing some support in the betting?
Well, I think so. I mean, her elimination for the Hambletonian Oaks, 153-2, solid effort. Speed was not holding up on the front end that day. She had the lead, and she's got some good tactical speed. She did wind up second, but her race before that in an open at the Meadowlands, 152-4, no Oaks final has ever been contested that fast.
Do you see any big upset chances?
Well, I think possibly if there's going to be one, it's going to be with Trotting Fredericka, as they call him, in the sulky here behind the 9 Ultimate Cameron. She's got speed as well, but she has a tough post.
All right, behind the gate for the Hambletonian Oaks, 3-year-old fillies, $750,000 purse. With the call, track announcer Ken Workington.
All right, thanks, Tom. We have a 6-5 favorite right now to Poof She's Gone in the 85th Hambletonian Oaks for $750,000. I like a long shot here, 6. In the meantime, here they come. Off and trotting, Bar Slide takes them out of there. Ultimate Cameron far outside. Fashion Feline, and Sears has her revved up. She was very sharp scoring down as well, and they are 3 wide battling into the first turn. So it's Bar Slide, Fashion Feline for post 10 looks to swoop down and take the lead here. It's a fast early clip. Ultimate Cameron with her speed. Fredericka reins her back into third. There's a wide gap of 4.5, 5. Back to Poof She's Gone. The favorite is fourth past the quarter. Another 2 to Springtime Bolo. And then it's Boinga on the rail. Starting up is Southwind Samurai from the back with Behind Closed Doors, and in the meantime in Bramley Hanover, 27 seconds flat for the first quarter in the backstretch. Fashion Feline, she's 36-1 on the board, with Sears trying to ration out her speed and tap the brakes here. Bar Slide in the second spot under a tight Tetrick rein there. Ultimate Cameron is third. Poof She's Gone is tightening in fourth. It's Springtime Bolo edging out of fifth. On the outside, Southwind Samurai with Campbell looking to flush some cover. And then it's Boinga on the inside. Jammed up near the back of the field was In the Meantime with Behind Closed Doors in Bramley Hanover. The half 54-4, 27-4 in that second quarter. Fashion Feline, we've seen this earlier today. Sears on the engine, pulling pocket now. Bar Slide comes after her. Here comes Bar Slide, who saw Poof She's Gone right there lurking. Here comes Poof She's Gone after Bar Slide, who took the lead from Fashion Feline as they pass 3 quarters. But it's Bar Slide now in 124-1, the one to catch. Poof She's Gone went on a break and scattered the trailers here as they turn for home. And it's Bar Slide who's opened it up by 3, now 4. Springtime Bolo gets in gear trying to catch her. Bar Slide, her strides are shortening, but she has what appears to be an insurmountable lead. Springtime Bolo trying to close in. And from the inside, that's Ultimate Cameron with late trot into second, but it's Bar Slide, and the Bionic Man, Tim Tetrick, scores the upset here over Ultimate Cameron and Springtime Bolo, 153-4.
So it is Bar Slide and driver Tim Tetrick. Second choice in the betting as Poof She's Gone, the favorite. Breaking stride in the stretch. There she is. And Bar Slide sent to the front by Tim Tetrick with a quarter mile to go after 3/4 of a mile in this race, and just able to hold on for the victory in the Hambletonian Oaks.
Well, Tom, no surprise to see the horses that left leave the gate, including Bar Slide, including the 9 Ultimate Cameron, and also Fashion Feline. who does possess speed. Brian Sears figured that was his best shot. Let me gun her out from post 10. There were 3 of them across the track. Bar Slide, Ultimate Cameron, and Fashion Feline. They hooked up early. Poof, She's Gone, the favorite divisional champion, has no early speed, and she had no choice but to let those 3 go. She was gapped out anyhow. She was well behind those 3 in the first turn, and as it turns out, she just made a break and maybe wasn't herself today.
Donna?
Tim, this filly trotted really her lifetime best 2 starts back. Today, she wins the Hambletonian Oaks. Did you see her having this kind of race?
You know, I did. You know, she's been really strong the last couple times that I've gotten to drive her, and she's little, but she tries really hard. She's got great gate speed, and, you know, she gives you 110% every time.
Last time she made the lead and didn't trot as well as she did, or end up as well as she did 2 starts back, or today. What did you do anything differently today?
Well, I just set the pocket, and I had to pull early. I think it was one of her best efforts. You know, she really worked hard at it. Last week on the front, the bias of the track was no good on the front end, and, you know, this week she repelled and did good. Speaking
of bias, we have the Hambletonian come up. You have Cassis in there. Do you feel like there's any kind of a bias today?
No, I think it's pretty fair. You know, as long as you, you know, don't burn them up too much early or, you know, get too far back. You know, this track here is, it's usually got to be up pretty close.
Congratulations here. Good luck later. Tom.
All right, so Tim Tetrick, the driver of Bar Slide, who wins the Hambletonian Oaks. In her Hambletonian elimination, she led all the way until the end, and when she finished second. Here's the start.
All right, Tom, right from the start, yeah, we're going to take a look here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the 10, Fashion Feline on the outside, and then the favorite, Poof She's Gone, on the inside. Those 2 obviously major factors in here. What's the favorite going to do? Well, the favorite's not going to mess with the other 3 with all the early speed, and you can see Bar Slide, Ultimate Cameron, and Fashion Feline, pretty much your 3 speed horses in this race, go for the lead, and it is Bar Slide that will prevail early. Now we're going to move forward to the backstretch, and there's a look at Poof She's Gone. She was forced to make that move. She couldn't sit on the pylons any longer. She had to take to the outside, otherwise she was going to get hopelessly buried in there. As it turns out, Tim Tetrick with a bit of a surprise move behind Fashion Feline, pulling Bar Slide out, but I'm pretty sure Timmy knew that Fashion Feline, the 10 horse, was out of gas, and that if he didn't vacate the pocket early, that he was going to get caught. And there, Poof She's Gone. Again, pretty much an inexplicable break. She didn't look herself today, particularly when she couldn't stay at least a little bit closer to the top 3 as they moved on to the backstretch. And there is Bar Slide. Now, you heard Tim Tetrick tell Donna Brothers after the race that last week in the eliminations, the front end, the speed was not holding up, but today it is, and that was important because Bar Slide understandably getting tired here, and a couple of others, including Ultimate Cameron, closing in along with Springtime Volo, but because the speed is holding up today, she was able to hold on for the victory.
Bar Slide, Ultimate Cameron, Springtime Volo, 1, 2, 3, as Poof She's Gone, breaking stride, just like Donna illustrated earlier. Bar Slide in the winner's circle after her victory in the Hambletonian Oaks. And let's take a look at the payoffs for the Oaks. Bar Slide paying $845, $360. Ultimate Cameron second. Springtime Volo was third. The Exacta $106.40. The Try $503, and the Super was $2,934.